अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to another vibrant session of Diksha e-learning, application of Vastu and Geopathic stress in health and disease by Dr. Veena P. Raghunath. Before starting the session, I'd like to go through a few of the basic instructions to be followed throughout the session. Any questions can be raised in the chat box. The questions raised in the link will be cleared at the end of the session. For the best stability, use a laptop and a high-speed internet connection. If your video is on, please make sure you are in front of a professional background. In case of any disruption, kindly check your internet connection and wait patiently for the class to resume. Please make sure your microphone is on mute to have a disturbance-free session. Make sure you have your full name displayed so that it is professional. Now, I'd like to welcome Dr. Surabhi Iya, Assistant Professor, Department of Rachana Sharira, Ayurveda College, Coimbatore, to deliver the welcome address. Welcome, ma'am.
A warm good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to start this auspicious occasion by heartily welcoming everybody here. First of all, with great privilege, I heartily welcome our chief guest, Dr. Veena P. Raghunathan, Assistant Professor, Department of Samhita and Siddhanta, Shantigiri Ayurveda Medical College, Palakkad. Though the task is difficult, but the thought that she is a woman of virtue and simplicity, I feel elated to introduce her to everyone this evening. We heartily welcome you, ma'am. It's my pleasure to welcome all the participants present here today. I'm sure you all will be immensely benefited by being with us here this evening. Once again, on behalf of Ayurveda College Coimbatore family and Diksha e-learning, I welcome you all to this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Before moving on to the session, I'd like to give a brief introduction about our speaker, Dr. Veena P. Raghunathan. Dr. Veena has completed her BAMS from Sri Jayendra Saraswati Ayurveda Medical College, Chennai, and her MD from Alwas Ayurveda College, Mudithri, and has completed 6 months of certificate program on biopsychosocial approach on healthcare counseling under Kerala University of Health Sciences. She is currently working as an assistant professor in Department of Samhita and Siddhanta in Shantigiri Ayurveda Medical College, Palakkad, and is also a consultant physician at Kottakkal Ayurveda Vaidyashala, Palakkad, Kerala. We welcome you, ma'am. Ma'am, we can start the session, ma'am.
Did you see my slide?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible, ma'am.
Om Sri Dhanvantare Namaha. Ekam nityam vimalamachalam sarvadhi sakshibodham bhavatītam tribunarihitam sadgurum tam namami. Good evening to one and all. First of all, I would like to say thanks to Diksha for creating such a wonderful platform and given me an opportunity to present my topic on Vastuvidya. Bowing my head in front of all my gurus, I would like to present my topic, application of Vastu and geopathic stress in health and disease. Myself, Dr. Veena P. Raghunathan, Assistant Professor, Shantigiri Ayurveda Medical College, Palakkad. Moving to the introduction. Ayurveda accepted all allied ancient Indian sciences, especially Vastu Shastra. Vastu, Jyotisha, Vedanta, Yoga, and Ayurveda are interrelated and interdependent. References about Vastu Shastra is found scattered in many places in Samhitas. Ayurveda, the science of life, aims health by following Dinacharya, Riducharya, Aharacharya, Ryatricharya, Sadvrita, and proper medications. There are some more idiopathic factors mentioned in classics. Our habitat is one among them, but we are less aware of it. Ayurveda and Vastu. What is the relationship between Ayurveda and Vastu? Both Ayurveda and Vastu accepting Loka Purusha Samya Siddhanta. Man is the epitome of this universe. Also, our building is an extension of a person. It is connected to both the cosmic energies and present in the environment and to the energy field of the occupants, pranic energy. According to modern concept, it is a science of inhabitation related to balancing energies of matter. Both sciences accepting Panchabhuta Siddhanta. The quoting of Charakacharya, Ahara Sambhavam Vastu. The body nourishing by Panchabhuta Yukta Ahara in Vastu Shastra, Vastureva Vastu. Like in the Ayurvedic concept, Vastu Vidya also accepted Panchabhuta concept. The primary products of constructing materials such as Sudha, it is ether, Shila, stone, Ishtika, it is Ishtika is the Prithvi content, and Dharu, Loha, etc. are used for construction in older days, and they contribute good energy. Nowadays, the byproduct, recycled product, and alternate products used for construction based on economic criteria, it may reduce the energy field and it cause ill health, mental discomfort, etc. Like in Ayurveda Shastra, Vastu explaining Vastu Purusha. The house or a single row is having Vastu Purusha residing in that place, particular place. Our Chikilsadikrita, we are telling about a Chikilsadikrita Purusha. Chikilsadikrita Purusha consists of Panchamahabhuta and Atma. The definition of word Purusha is Puri Sharire Shede Idi. Puri means a city. A city should be ready for the occupants, which has a proper drainage system, proper sanitary system, storage area, everything. Like that, our body is also Navadwara Pure Dehi. Dehi is a consist of Navadwaras for the excretion and respiratory function, everything. Navadwaras are found in our body. Like that also, construction also should be made, and it should be in a proper position and also in a proper calculations also. Moving to the descent of Vastu Shastra. Vastu Shastra originated from Lord Maheshwara. He is the Vishwega Shilpi. From Lord Maheshwara, Ekagra Muni Sreshta. From him, Lord Parashara Muni, sage Parashara, obtained the knowledge. From Parashara Maharshi, Brihadruta learned the knowledge, and from Brihadruta, Devaloka Shilpi Vishwakarma and Asura Loka Shilpi Maya had obtained the knowledge. Principles behind the temples. For that, I would like to show on video. It is visible? Is it visible?
Video is not visible, ma'am. Now it's loading, ma'am. Now it's loading. Video is not visible.
Is it visible now?
No, ma'am, it's not visible. Just that slide is visible, ma'am. Video is not seen.
Now it is coming now.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, now it is visible, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, the video is not audible.
Not
Audible.
Not audible?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Video is not audible.
Oh, not audible. Okay. It is. It is some of the Vastu construction, classical Vastu construction of temples and all. Here, it is a Chaya Somalingeshwara Swami temple. Here, everlasting shadow will be found in the deity's deity. In the Garbhagriha, all time, the entire day, the shadow will be found there because of the particularity of that particular construction. It has 24, what we say, pillars in that temple. there is a permanent shadow on the Shivalingam throughout the day. This is something unique, and a temple has been built in such a way. It is a particularity of that construction. Every time that shadow will be found in that deity. Again, Konark temple. It is also a unique construction. There will be sundial and moondial are found in there in that construction. It shows the timing. Are you listening? Anything? Sound is coming in that video?
No, ma'am. No sound is
Okay.
audible.
Can I tell you? Ancient temples are constructed according to Shat Chakra concept. The energy transmission taking place from Kundalini to Sahasrara. We know the Shat Chakra concept. The working principle behind the new technologies like a hydraulic power station, power generators, wind generators, reactors, etc. The energy transmission taking place from a higher energy place to different conductors. Like that, in our temple construction also build, and the energy transmission is a cosmic energy transmission is taking place in the temple. Similarly, in our body, pranic energy is enhanced due to the pradeshana of the particular temple. In us, pranic energy is there. In temple, cosmic energy is there. Like that, it is happening. So, like that, a conductor there also that energy transmission taking place from Namaskara Mandapa to Devadasthana, Belipida, Dvajastamba, Gopura, like that, energy transmission taking place. Then we told about the Chaya Somalingeshwara temple. There 24 pillars are there. That particularity of that construction, that shadow will be appear the entire day. Another thing we told about the Konark temple. Konark temple is it is a sundial and moondial are found in there, and we had seen each spoke had having a minute calculation of time. Then we telling about the Mahabalipura temple. It is that construction is like a rocket structure. It is the first rocket structure. Vimanas and Vaimanika Shastra etc. was found there before years back also. It is Sedu Benda. Sedu Benda in Dhanushkodi. We know about that Sedu Benda. While the Ramayana story, Sedu Benda is there. It is that Sedu Benda bridge had made with floating stones. It is also a particular type of construction. Do you visible my slides?
No, ma'am, it got disconnected. Can you please once more share the screen, ma'am? It's now visible, ma'am.
Then in my PG studies, I had taken Vastu Vidya as my study, and the references taken from Susruta Samhita Sutrasthana, 6th chapter. It is a reference I had taken, and it is the Moola Sloka behind the entire study. So, Kadachit Abhyapanyeshu Abhi Ridushu Kritya Pichapa Reksha Krodha Adharme Rubarudde Sende Janapadaha Vishaushadi Pushpagandenava Vayuna Upanidena Akramyante Yo Desha Tatra Dosha Prakritya Visheshena Kasa Shasa Vamadu Pradishaya Shiroru Jorer Upadapyante Graha Nashatra Chariderva Graha, Dhara, Shayana, Asana, Yana, Vahana, Mani, Rekna, Upagarana, Girhida Lashana, Nimitta, Pradurbhaverva. Here are Graha, Dhara, Shayana, Asana, Yana, Vahana, etc. are constructions. It will also give a bad effect to our electromagnetic body. Vastu Purusha resides each and every plot. The construction should be made according to Vastu Purusha Siddhi. Improper positioning of construction or misplacement will cause discomfort and adverse effect on health in the inmate's body and mind. German scientists also invented the distorted earth energies which cause adverse effect to health. Again, I wish to share one more video about geopathic stress. Is it visible?
Ma'am, your screen got disconnected, ma'am. Can you once more share the screen, ma'am?
Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Sound?
Sound
Are
is
you
not
listening
audible.
the sound?
No, ma'am, it's not audible.
The term geopathic derived from the Latin term geo. Geo means earth. Pathic means stress. Lines of this energy will be termed as geopathic stress. The 7.8 hertz resonance that energy lines are passing through that. The resonance will change, then it will be harmful to the humans. So many causes for geopathic stress. Yeah, it is contaminated water flow, mineral deposit, cavities. Also, Asti Sanidhya, etc. also cause so many problems. The construction is under the geopathic stress zone. It will pass under the houses. The effect will be so many things. It will be make so many health problems such as infertility, cancer, BP, so many diseased condition. It will be a disease prone zone where two geopathic stress line passes. we are using used to stay the bedroom, office, kitchen for a long time. It will cause so many problems, fatigue, loss of sleep, cancer, everything. When the geopathic stress lines are in the road, they are passing together, then accident prone area will be there. Because that geopathic radiations affect our brain signals also. So that accident prone zone. So in vegetations also it will affect the geopathic zone. It will be unproductive, or it will get a cancer or abnormal growth, etc. If geopathic stress zone is on another crossing, then there will be lightning prone zone. It will be positive and negatively charged things came, and it will be prone to lightning source. How can be rectified? With the cosmic energy scanners we can use. We can find out and we can rectify with so many energy yielding materials.
Ma'am, your screen again got disconnected. Can you once more share the screen?
Now you are viewing my screen.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible, ma'am.
Then moving to what about a geopathic stress zone. Earth has its own magnetic field, and our body also possesses a bioenergetic magnetic field, which should not be repulsive. So if any constructions, misplacement, and new activities like borewelling, mining, etc., which can affect the natural harmony. Here comes the relevance of geopathic stress. Geopathic stress is a distorted electromagnetic field of Earth. Earth resonates with an electromagnetic frequency of approximately 7.83 Hz, Schumann resonance, which falls within the range of natural human alpha brain waves, which is optimum state for well-being and healing. This is some of pictures. For rectifying the geopathic stress lines and all, for we have to detect the geopathic stress lines, etc. We are using this universal scanner or cosmic e-scanner. It is an L-shaped device, and the principle behind that instrument is scanning, that is a bioenergy scanning is doing. our body also having a bioenergy field. It is nothing but the aura energy that we know we have a Shat chakras, and it's a Prabha, or we will see the pictures of God and all a Prabhavalaya around the God, like that invisible one energy field is possessing in our body, and every what we say sentient living thing, one aura energy will be there, including plants, etc. Aura is a sum of physical, mental, emotional, as well as spiritual energies. According to scientific research, aura is the electromagnetic field of energy that extends all around our body for about 4 to 5 feet in an average healthy body, and appears to be depleted in case of unhealthy person. Aura checking.
Ma'am, again your screen has got disconnected, ma'am. Can you please connect once more?
Now it's visible? No?
No, no, ma'am, it's not visible. Can you once more start the screen sharing option, ma'am?
No?
It's visible, ma'am. Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
it's visible.
Okay. This is Udupi Krishna Mata. There I had checked the aura of the Madhadipati. With that instrument, we can do the aura checking and all. We can see the matches, and also we can determine whether the medicine is suitable for the particular person or not. Substances which are suitable for the body or not, we can also check with that. The DNA sample is inserted in that particular instrument, and from where we can detect, it will show the mother sample. It will show that particular direction only. That is the peculiarity of that instrument. This universal scanner or aura scanner or cosmic key scanner, its name. It has a sensor inside. It is working with a 9-volt battery. The space is provided for a sample inserting, where we are putting the DNA sample to that particular that space. Only qualitative analysis we can found with that. It shows 4 readings only. That is a good, bad, neutral, and negative. that what the distance we can get, that will be counted as his aura energy measurement. Are you seeing my slides?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. How we can check the aura energy? By keeping the saliva sample in the form of cotton swab in the sample box. The aura energy can be found out, which is normally ranges from 2.5 to 2.8 millimeter. The saliva contains 150 protein derived from different part of the body, and it can be represent the whole body up to 99% safely. If the aura energy measured is less than 2 millimeter, it can be taken granted that the person is sick. It will be an emergency condition also. We can suggest some emergency. The person present in general medical ward found to have a energy range from 1.5 to 2 millimeter, and those who is undergoing treatment in intensive care unit have an aura of 1.2 to 1.2. Again, this was the study of my topic. I had selected 30 houses. Among that, geopathic stress zone present areas are 37, absent areas are 63. Geopathic stress zones and the health status of the house. The healthy inmates are found wherever the geopathic stress zones are present. There, some health issues will be present. Then net good energy field of the house is also calculated. That is the that we are taken on calculation, and with that only we had conducted that study. In my study, I had taken 35 year to 800 years old houses. Out of 30 houses, neutral energy was found in 20 houses, negative energy 19 houses, and bad energy 15 houses. The total energy field of the house is the sum of good, neutral, negative, and bad energies. To obtain the net energy field of the house, the calculation made by subtracting the negative energy from the good energy used, and in case of bad energy, double number is subtracted from the good energy. So in a bad energy field, we will calculate a double number, and from that we are. In my survey study, it is observed that ancient houses constructed according to Vastu has good health, wealth, and longevity. Then nature-friendly materials comprises good energy. In this construction, the usage of only artificial materials were not noticed. Among the 30 houses, 36.7% houses were geopathic stress zones and health issues were found there. 63% houses were not having any geopathic stress zones. In that, 26.31% houses inmates have health issues. This may be because of the low energy field of the house. After documentation, it is observed that the maximum good energy and good health, financial stability and longevity is observed in 800-year-old houses, which is constructed according to typical Vastu concept. From this, we can assess that there is a definite relationship between Vastu and the health of the living being, where the geopathic stress concept is nothing but which comes under Vastu Vidya. The reference is taken from Manushalya Chandrika.